Once upon a time. The end.
No, Ibon Adarna.
Alright, okay. So once upon a time, there was a kingdom and there's a king. And the king has 3 sons. But the king got very, very sick. But the only way to cure the king was a magical song from a magic bird. However, the magic bird lives far, far away from the mountain in a magical forest. So the king called all his sons, and he says, whoever can bring the bird to me and make me feel better will become the next king. So the firstborn son went to the mountain in search for the bird. On his way up to the mountain, he met a hermit man. And the man goes, "Hello, sir. Would you please kindly have some bread and some wine?" And then the prince says, "Move away, you peasant hermit. You're so dirty. Move out of my way. I got a journey to do and search for the bird." And so he shoved the old man to the side and he went on his way. And then when he got to the area where the bird was, he saw from the distance the bird was sitting on a tree. And then he gets really, really close. But the bird noticed that he was under the tree. So what did the bird do? He started singing well, not yet. He started singing a song. And guess what happened? The prince fell asleep. And then when he fell asleep, then the bird went.
Pooped on him and then turned to stone.
That's right. So it pooped on him and turned to stone. So, next thing you know, the second son goes, "My oldest brother hasn't come home yet. It's been weeks." So the king said, "All right, son, go ahead and search for your brother and bring me back the bird." And said so. He went on his way to the mountain into the magical forest. On his way up to the mountain, he met the same hermit man. "Hello, I beg you, young prince. Could you care for some bread and some wine?" And then the prince says, "Move out of my way, you little hermit man. I am in search for this magical bird to take care of the king." And so he shoved the old man to the side and then went on his way. And then again, he arrived at the same place and he saw his brother turn into stone. So, and then the bird also noticed him sneaking under the tree. So the bird started singing again. And guess what happened?
The windows
He
broke.
also,
First, Ibon Adarna, then turned to stone.
that's right. So now he pooped on him and turned to stone. And then weeks later, the youngest prince, "My 2 brothers has not come home. I need to go and search for them. I really care about them and I'm so concerned." So he went and the king said, "Okay, go ahead and go search for your brothers and bring me back the magical bird." "Yes, my king." And so he went. On his way up to the mountain, he met the same old hermit man. "Dear young man, could you care for some bread and for some wine?" And then the young princess, "Oh, you poor man. Of course, you can have my last loaf of bread and you can have my last drop of wine." And so the old man said, "For your kindness, I will tell you how to catch the bird." And he said, "You're gonna need a lemon and a small little blade." And he says, once the bird started singing, you must make a small cut to your skin and drop
Squeeze the lemon.
and squeeze the lemon. Because what happens when your lemon drops into your cut?
Then it starts hurting so bad.
That's
Then
right.
it won't go.
That's right. And so he went on his journey and he said, "Thank you, Mr. Hermit Man." And then when he made it into the forest, the bird started singing because he saw the prince coming, approaching the tree. So the bird goes, "Ah, ah." And then, guess what he did? I said, "I'm falling asleep." And then he remembered what the old man said. So he made a small cut, and then he put a drop of lemon, and he stayed awake. And then guess what? The bird tried to poop on him, and what did he do? He dodged the poop. He missed, right? Because he was awake. So guess. So the guy was able to climb up the tree and catch the bird. And then from then on, he was able to bring the bird back to the kingdom. And then the bird started singing in front of the king. And the king got better from his sickness. And guess what happened? But the king was crying because now he lost both of his sons. But then the bird suddenly, magically, turned into a man. And he says, "I'm actually a magical person who is also the bird." But he said, "But because of your kindness," it was a hermit man. The bird was a hermit man. But because he was very kind to the hermit man says, "I will grant you wishes, and I will bring back your brothers back to the kingdom, and they will no longer be a stone." And so the kingdom became happy again, and the young prince became a king as well. The end. And the lesson was, you cannot be selfish, right? You have to help others who are poor and who are in need, right? So sharing is caring. Yay! Good night. Bye. I love you guys.